What's going on, everyone? It's Leifon here, and welcome back to another podcast with the official Otaku Crew. I almost say taco. We're Me and Andy have this running joke that we're gonna just put a counter every time one of us says Otaku Club or Otaku Crew for whatever reason. It's just gonna build a counter, and at the end of the year, I don't know. We're gonna figure that part out, but I think it's gonna have to be a thing starting next year after the new year. So yeah, guys, today we are streaming. I'd say it's a fun little thing I stumbled on while looking at the Steam games. It was free also, so of course I had to cop it. We're playing a dating simulator, and yeah, looks like I'll have to put my voice to the test and voice act and stuff. I'm not gonna enjoy it that much. I wish Tensa was here because this is in honor of Tensa very specifically. So let's get to it. Let's give it a sec. Oh, wait for it. Come on. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say anything now. Oh, yes, the colonel. Fried chicken. His name is too not cute to not play. So yeah, I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger looking good dating simulator. Chicken. Hmm. I think I. If you guys know, you know the reference. If you know. All right, so as always, gotta put it to the test. Asleep, soft. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Whoops. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Throw the clock out the window, you stay in bed forever. Okay, we're gonna be good. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Wow, that was not very creative, but I'll go with it. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will he cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. No, take it seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth, brush, hair, comb, pits, deodorize. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just when you need to get your blood flowing. Oh, looks like those Red Lobster biscuits. If you know the biscuits, you know. Or maybe the Popeyes biscuits. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Bear. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Well, girl, calm down. We're gonna graduate eventually. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Okay. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning, famous 3-day only semester. Wait, what? What? Oh, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day only semesters. My brain stopped working. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject and give her some relief? A pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? No. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet someone... I've been meaning for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighted. The world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I kept them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey, it's Ashley. I guess that's the name. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh, that's mean. You leave Bear's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. If anyone here knows what the perfect shin looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. No, we won't. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Or as Andy would say, that's a nuz, but... Van. You rang. Oh, this guy's the peak pinnacle of JoJo character design. Oh my god. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Madman have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking, Academy of Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Oh, maybe hire us as professionals. You amateurs could learn from us. The first day of school about to start, there's just one time to properly tell. Oh wait. Oh my god, the yawning starts. There's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to him. Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Bear, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of the USCAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog. Dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone would be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry. Professor Dog before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty. Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten. What is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Bear sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Professor Dog steps in and settles the class and sets some good ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary school in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena, a shokugeki. Just then, another student enters the classroom, interrupting the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Like the class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? Oh my god, he's that forgettable character. You're expelled if you utter one word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, and tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the room as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. Oh no. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class. What? I should have gone for the rubber ball. I don't know why I went for the beef. Okay, wait. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, okay, we can use this. Grabbing it in his mouth and swings it around. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side. The thrill passes quickly. It is not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options left. Hey Bear, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh my god. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad I'm so glad to have you near me to sort me through this class. Of course you're my best friend. Who else would you sit with? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality, but there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Maybe I would have. I've never sacrificed that friendship. Besides, I'm sure you'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now Mary mentioned it, that Colin Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, pop quiz about me! This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for the culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharp. Here comes question 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Okay, I had to read that. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. It just had to be the spork. I'm a genius. What food is best for broken hearts? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, pancake. Oh. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's not talking about the teacher. He's the best boy. Your score is 5 on 5. Too good. Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colin Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just ended, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Damn. Damn. Andy. Help. Hot diggity, Bear. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. As it should. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Imagine they're like, you have to fight over. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? Wait, why did I do a Snape impersonation? Oh my god. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Why am I doing a southern accent by accident? Oh my god. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. As a shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That smell. Okay, that must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? I'm sorry. Oh, this is great. This is great. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer delight. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded, fried to a crisp, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. I wish KFC was like that in real life. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case of one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language changes from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Yo, get away from the Colonel. Get away from him. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't mind, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try. He takes a bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold it in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. What is this? Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment, everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders. Swim towards the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one with the Colonel Sanders. You approach the Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so brightly as you approach. He stops. What is he doing? And allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy of all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Well, Colonel, if only you can see. It's just you and me, we're talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? That's a matter that's only started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Why does he have a disgust face? He's clearly not going to give it up, you see, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I used blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where... Wait. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Also, while the music is going, all the official Otaku Crew podcast episodes can be found on Anchor.fm, Spotify, as well as YouTube at The Official Otaku Crew. And a reminder, as we're getting closer and closer to affiliate, everyone who follows gets a chance to win the $25 Amazon gift card. This does not count any family members or any of the panelists who follow the channel. This is something I want to give back to you guys. So I'll be doing 2 giveaways once we hit the affiliate status. So yeah. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality. I mean, it's a big idea too. Add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Nagam to show your own strength. Oh, you know about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving impressions on all who taste it. You decide to show them that you also have a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change the secret recipe? You think you can do it better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne, I think, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be last time you improvise on my recipe, Bear. I'm headed back in class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. No, it did not. Yes, handsome skull, that is the KFC guy. It's a whole dating sim about him. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? No, then I'm gonna throw you under the bus, girl. You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair up. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounced on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team with a team of 2? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Bear. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone. Who do you want to meet? Pop. Sorry, Clang, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop. Oh my god, that face. Oh, the poor guy. I'm sorry. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? Was too late to change your choice? No. I mean, you're the one who called him cute, so I just went out based off that. Now it's time to focus on your cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You got the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Steak tartare seems using octos of oil. I've always been something of a down home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. How much was that game? It's free, my guy. Oh wait. Wait, what do you say? It's free. Candor, looks like you You handsome devil. I appreciate it. You could be my kohai if you want. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Clonosander casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Wait, does she have drumsticks on her stockings? Oh, that's an interesting design. Drumsticks, let's go. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. I'm over here crushing Bear's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Damn, Ashley, fine. Oh, and howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Bear was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I should also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van the man. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concord creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complete shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel. If you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Like that. Oh. You turn to Miri as soon as you find her. She sends it and looks back. This girlfriend in need radar, second to none. She immediately comes running over. If somebody threatening my friend, I will destroy them. I actually think Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. She cut that heart in her uniform herself. I think so. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Bear is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's... now I want some mashed potatoes for some reason. Give me a sec, guys. I just gotta get this. There we go. Sorry, that's gonna be the thumbnail. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that moment, that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling those sporkful mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do some. Van, the man, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van, the man tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, right there, Bear. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. The Shokugeki. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potato face? Wait, can I has potato face? What? Van the man rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. It's just a few minutes. I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plays on a battle axe. Blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will be first to bite, and you will look in envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van the man and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Oh, too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. I killed him. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back in his oblivious self. The jawling, spectacular, very. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by really annoying students and all this nonsense. Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. The night the school... Wow. That's actually really nice, I'm just gonna say. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that you're not they're not my great representation of my skills. I didn't realize I was even making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Bear. There's something I need to tell you. Oh my god. Van the man. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream. That one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes of floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff, be the star of the story. Colonel Sanders side-eye, I can see it. Let me just move my mouth, sorry. Are we forgetting about your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I let the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is his rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? What? You decide to go on an attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Quick with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes for attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You just have to go for attack. It worked last time, right? Quick with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mastermind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You just have to go for attack. Which attack? Cook with Love. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on attack once again now. Uses you 10 still. You take 2 damage from attack. Taking damage, you're going to not survive this battle. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. What? Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for ultimate attack with rounded edge. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Calling the Siren summons the energy of 1000. Oh god. Oh, give it a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know, the stream just lagged really hard. But favorite line so far. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Spare this creature. You manage to calm down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast alone, enough to realize that he is still a living creature with pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. A book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed is Borko. Borko, the name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. It's too much. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. That's the highlight. I'm into 46:30. You wake up on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Premonitions? Then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he's already trusted you as so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go on with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop, see? I'm a natural Cupid. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy. I'm with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student and ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. It's a dating sim, man. You're gay for Colonel Sanders. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? I like the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if it's not to me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? The best he lights up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. There's a dramatic echo in there. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on a vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created. It was powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. That if I did him a big favor, I could have some on my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I tasted. I know you said it before, but when will I be able to gift subs to you? I don't know, man. You could try now. I think, or maybe you have to hit affiliate. I'm not sure. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about your spices. Well, I'm definitely not surprised that I'm not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be that much use. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know. No. You clearly think of a fake ingredient. It was, I have new. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? I knew. Wow. Her eyes light up imagination, such a thing that you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she has definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes and cherry blossoms fill the air. What am I looking at? Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a beautiful thing. Without ever acknowledging that he's been watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free. Sending it running free into the countryside. You're struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Marion attempts to cover for you. Oh, Bear just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if saying, situation handled, can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see two rivals, Ashley and Van the Man, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricting ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van the Man hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Man mutters something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he knows as you eavesdropping, you try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now they're upset. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world makes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. I think I saw panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize that it's a book, more like the one you found after the encounter with Spork Monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows the Van. He hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got a pop pinned on the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee. Bruh. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. No. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Attack me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he knows what this is a refuse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got a lofty career aspiration to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Okay. Yep. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem to be abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry. I got a little worked up if people try to pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. After he catches his breath, almost as chases, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the golden history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Bear, naturally this appears to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melting on the mountain. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come to think of it, it's lunchtime. Before anyone relaxes, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Okay. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you, wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not a fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Bear. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll stop the point of madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting courtroom. Finally, a low sense. Your breath of sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn the timer on. And then a huge light blasts on your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way, the hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. Wait, what is that? I will defeat you myself. I now know what I'm dressing my corgi up as. Yep, now you know. You had this chicken that you made. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again. It's time to boil some water for those potatoes. Think fast. It's the time it runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. Okay. That's right. But how would you even have gotten into a school without knowing that? Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know culinary style's recipe exactly, but you have an idea. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed to the right direction. Tail wagging. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that. Now would be the great time to harness energies. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? What? Don't make me get the spray bottle. You know Scarlet Santa's out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Bear. He's actually cheering on you, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now, all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? What were you thinking? Get your mind out of the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only a dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does that have to do with grand spectacular fried chicken, delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. After the next station over, Ashley has already begun planting elements of her dish. It's colorful, it's complex. To make up for time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Oh, yikes. Oh no, I threw it at a student. I know you love nothing more than seeing fellow appliances utilized in kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Bear does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know its exact mix. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer and rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Bear, no! And you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by a quickly spinning beater. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colin Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stops what you're doing. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with the completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Bear's injury, you see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what happened. Well, because I'm sweet, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking on a journey of flavor, taste, good, and tell a story of excellence. I was going to ask Bear to do the honors, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, sturdy hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate on the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the secret ingredient inside. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette on top of sliced honeycomb. Ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. I think jelly. I don't know. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Uh, oh, you. Rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash and then fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Okay. Okay. I think we'll stop it there. Alright guys, so we reached the end of the stream for tonight. I'm cutting it short because I have another matter to tend to, but this was just something I've had on the back of my mind because Tenta often talked about it, but I never really took it seriously. But now, at this point in time, I'm just streaming the weirdest stuff. And this is pretty funny, if I'm perfectly honest. So, yeah, hopefully next stream I'll be able to finish it off. Maybe I'll try to get more people to voice act or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out because it's a lot to do for one person. It's a lesson I should learn. So you can find all the official Otaku Crew podcast links at the following. You have Instagram, Think Otaku Crew, TikTok channel, The Official Otaku Crew, the Facebook page, The Official Otaku Crew, and the Discord squad. My name is Leifong, guys. I'll see you all next time. Peace.